11 celebrities are left in the battle for $250,000, and tonight happens to be the first eviction night. Welcome to Cliff Tone's Corner. Mainly this video is going to be about the 3 episodes that we got to see this week on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. I'm doing this ahead of tonight's eviction. Hoping that Jonathan goes, but we'll touch on that more later. But first, can I please touch on this stupid Paris twist? I'm hoping that this is something that's only going to last this week because no one wants to work in pairs. I'm not seeing who in their right mind would want to do an HOH comp as a pair. We cannot be HOHs together. I understand, well, actually I don't. I never really understand production. But the loser in the pair is the first nominee. Why do we have 3 nominees? I have no idea. I'm kind of sick and tired of the 3 nominee thing. Got tired of it with Big Brother. I'm tired of it with Celebrity Big Brother. Not a fan of it. Never have been a fan. I'm only a fan of something like that if there are going to be 2 people going home. Alright, starting off on our first episode that we got on Monday. I won't go through all the cast videos and all that crap. I hate them. I'm not a fan. Never have been a fan. Especially when we know these people. Well, when we semi-know these people. But understand there are casual viewers out there. Alright, let's get into our cast getting into the house. First things first. Miss Superfan Tamar, I'm looking at you. You were first in. You were first in, but you're a super fan. So I'm hoping that you can reverse the curse and become the first in winner of Big Brother. Pretty much, I am, and there's people out here saying, oh, they don't have to be a super fan to know. They don't have to be a super fan to know about the curse. Yes, you do. I saw tons of arguments on Twitter about the fact that you don't need to know every little thing to be a super fan. But in my opinion, if you're going to call yourself a super fan, you should know, oh, this season OTEV was X, Y, and Z, and then this season OTEV was A, B, and C, or you should know things like the first in curse, and you should want to talk to feedsters through the cams in the house and things like that, and yada yada yada. While watching the first episode, I told myself, and I kind of hoped, just a small sliver of hope that Anthony may entertain me. And I actually wrote that I hope he lasts longer than 12 days. He said he only lasted, what, 8, 7? So, truly disappointed in Anthony at the beginning of, not even at the beginning of the season. During preseason, I stated how I don't want any quitters. Keisha quit last season, Meta quit last season. I don't like quitters. Please treat my game with respect. Play the game, even if you don't like it, even if things aren't going your way. Anthony Scaramucci, I am extremely disappointed in you. I was a fan for 5 hot seconds, but I probably won't give a damn about you from here on out. So let's move on. I noticed with everyone coming into the house, they had Tamar and Candy split into 2 different groups. Candy came in with the second group, which was kind of funny to me, because if you peep closely enough when she comes in, her and Tamar are about the last 2 to speak to each other. And it was, their interaction, in my opinion, was very phony. Like, hey girl, hey, I don't want to see you, but give me this hug anyways. No, keep that over there. I don't like the fakeness. My thing is, I really want Tamar and Candy to work out their past issues, but so far in the house, that hasn't been going well, and we'll get to that in a bit. Everyone has gotten introduced with one another. We are moving on down the line to the HOH competition. And again, the pairs, please don't stick around. I hate you already, like a lot. I hate you a lot already. Production, we don't want the pairs, we don't need the pairs. I feel like the pairs will hinder the game. It's kind of like a, what was it? It wasn't the battle back, it wasn't battle, was it Battle of the Block? Battle of the Block. It hinders the game, I hate it. Please, X that out, please. Our first HOH comp was called Drinks on Us. There were 6 celebrity pairs, but 1 pair was not eligible to compete. 5 pairs competed. for the title of HOH. Well, not even for the title of HOH. They competed for a chance to get another chance to be HOH, which, again, it's very weird to me. With this being such a fast-paced schedule, we only have 29 days. Production, why are you doing the most right now? I really want to know. I don't see a need for the extra competitions and the extraness that has come along with this season so far. Just being that we have a short amount of time, let us get some more good stuff in there. We could have had one whole individual HOH comp. It could have been the same setup, in my opinion. On a larger scale, of course. I believe that everyone should have been able to compete. I feel like the fact that people were allowed to sit out and be given immunity is a cop-out. I truly hate first week immunity. It causes a problem in my mind. I don't like it. I feel like we all came in here at the same time. Let's all be eligible to get the hell out of here at the same time. Now, one thing I will take from Big Brother UK, they bring in people throughout the season, and they're granted immunity through the first vote, which I think is completely fine. If our Big Brother was like that, I'd be cool with it. But then again, with BBUK, people they don't have to be sequestered, rather. They don't have to be sequestered, so they still get all that outside information, and they're trusted to come into the house and not say anything. And here in America, I guess, you just can't trust our asses, so we don't get that. During this HOH comp, Tamar completely showed her ass. Not only in the competition, but in her DRs as well, and I love it. Production, Allison, whoever's out there, if you can hear me, we need more Tamar DRs. Just fill the entire show with DRs from Tamar and Tom, and I'll be the happiest Big Brother watcher there has ever been. I know it's kind of hard to satisfy us, but with that alone, I'll be satisfied. Tamar's DRs are just out of this world hilarious. I love her in the DR. I need so much more of her in the DR. Just for the simple fact of, we need more gifts. She's given us so many already. It's something I asked for preseason. I'm getting it. I'm happy, and I want more. Maybe I can't be satisfied. At the end of the HOH comp in the first episode, we see Ryan and Jonathan win the comp. But all isn't as it seems, as Julie quickly tells them that, dun dun dun, yeah, one of you guys will win, but the loser will be the first nominee of the season. So let's slide right on into the next episode that we got, episode 2 on Tuesday. In my opinion, Julie's dress was amazing. Jonathan's done my head in, and we're only 10 days into this. So yeah, he has to go. He needs to go. For some reason, Tamar is trying to get Candy out. Not even for some reason. For the dumbass reason of personal issues before this show, Tamar wants to get out Candy, which is freaking stupid. It's so stupid in my opinion. I think they really need to work together. Tamar has to push this stuff back into the past. Push it back out of this house. We don't need it here. You guys need to work together, and Candy's willing to work with her. That's the thing that's killing me. Candy's willing to work with Tamar, but Tamar's not. Tamar's Tamar. Tamar is just Tamar. And she's stuck in her Tamar ways. Part 2 of the HOH competition featured Ryan and Jonathan competing in the competition called Blockbusters. They knocked down their blocks. Ryan won. Hoorah, hoorah. Jonathan became the first nominee. Not a very exciting competition. It was okay. It seemed pretty familiar. I'm not sure what season. It was either Big Brother 18 or 19, if I'm not mistaken. It may have been 20. I don't think it was. It was a very similar comp. I'm not sure. But hey, I'm sure one of you guys know. You'll probably correct me down in the comments below. Wouldn't be shocked. At the end of the episode, we saw Ryan nominate Tom and Anthony. So those two will be sitting up on the block with Jonathan. But things will change very quickly, and things did change very quickly. Tuesday night, we got feeds, which was friggin' awesome. And we discovered that Anthony was gone. Big Brother said, "Brother Moose, you tried it." Tom was like, "Are we allowed to talk about that?" Feeds cut. Not really sure why Anthony left. I'm very curious to find out. so I can know why I'm so pissed off at him for being a freaking loser and a quitter. So on to our power veto competition. Joey and Ricky were picked by random draw, so they competed along with Ryan the HOH, Tom, Anthony, and Jonathan, the 3 nominees. Ricky managed to pull out the win and not use the power of veto, but it's not like that mattered anyway because, again, Anthony left after that. The competition was played again in which Kato won, which Candy was also a participant in this competition now because she became a renom. This is making my head hurt. I am really aggravated because it makes the game longer than what it needs to be. Little highlights from the feeds from the episodes that I want to touch on, and I'm laughing already. The situation where Natalie and Lolo walked into the room when Tamar was in it, talking about their final 2. Oh, awkward. And the way they noticed her after the fact was just icing, and she's just sitting there like, go ahead. Keep talking. Yeah, sounds nice. I died, I went to heaven, I came back, and I died a little bit more. And then Natalie tried to play it off like, oh, no. Did you have a name for the final 2? Girl, shut up. You know good and damn well you meant to say final 2. You and Lola have a final 2. Own it. Busted.com. Speaking of that final 2, there are so many other alliances and deals and hustles and everything else. The supergroup, which I knew was doomed from the start, consisted of Jonathan, Ryan, Lolo, Natalie, Tamar, by extension Candy. They wanted Joey to be in on it, and that scene where they went to talk to Joey, Lolo, and Tamar then popped in afterwards. I really wish that Lolo had said something prior to Joey being like, oh no, I don't like alliances, I hate that word. I really wanted to see what it would be like for him to shut her down, because she went back and told Jonathan or Ryan that he had shut down the idea of an alliance, but he didn't really shut down her idea. He kind of was just talking, in my opinion. He was just talking. So, I know now that Jonathan and Ryan's final 2, they tacked Joey on to the end of it and made a little threesome. Dina and Candy are not in any alliances. I know I said Candy was part of the supergroup, but she really is not. I don't even think the supergroup exists at this point, the 7 that were supposed to be. Mainly because Ryan and Lolo are kind of going at it. I love this rivalry. I want it to flourish. Give me so much life throughout this season. Ricky is doing exactly what I wanted Ricky to do at the beginning of this season. He is floating through. Though he is stirring the pot, he does have a nice relationship with everyone in the house. He doesn't have any issues with anyone besides Tamar and her Aquarius moon. But pretty much, Ricky is doing and playing his game exactly like I want him to. He won the veto but did not use it. Then Kato won the veto and did use it. So I'm curious to see how those decisions affect each of those people's games. Speaking of Kato, he's in a final 2 with Tom. Those 2 seem pretty tight. He saved Tom with the veto this week after the veto comp was replayed. So I'm anxious to see how the 2 of them carry on, and I'm anxious to see really how Lolo and Eva carry on. Now, I know at the beginning in my preseason video I did predict a final 4, and after reviewing the first 3 episodes and before the first eviction, I want to reevaluate my final 4. I want to kind of redraft my final 4. Pretty much after what I've seen from the past 3 episodes and from the live feeds, I would like my final 4 to be Lolo, Tamar, Ricky, and Tom. I want those 4 to duke it out in the end. As far as final 2s, any of the final 2s that I want to make it, out of all of them, I would say Lolo and Natalie. I want them to be the final 2 deal that exists now to actually make it to final 2. My ideal final 2 would be if I can have it my way, it would be Lolo and Tom. I want it to be Tom for the sake of, I want, again, DRs. I want that comedy to last through the show. I want Tom to make it to the end. If not Lolo and Tom, Lolo and Tamar. If Tamar's mouth doesn't get to her, I feel like, if not at the next eviction, the one after, if Tamar doesn't quit the escape drama and the personal life drama with Candy, she'll definitely be getting a boot in the next few eviction cycles. Simply because the shit is annoying at this point. Ricky's annoyed, Lolo's annoyed, Natalie's annoyed, I'm annoyed. Tamar, cool it. I need you to look, get out of your body, look around, see what's going on, and realize you need to cut back the personal bullshit. You're playing the game okay, in my opinion, but this Candy mess is messing you up, Tamar. It's really, really messing you up. And to go ahead and close this out, we'll touch on the events that happened yesterday in the house, day 9. The veto ceremony was yesterday, in which Kato decided to use his veto to save his final 2 partner, Tom. Tom was replaced by Joey. The block at this point, Joey, no one's talking about sending Joey home. Tamar is kind of gunning for Candy since Candy's on the block. Some people are saying that, hey, you know, sending Candy home may alleviate some of this drama, so let's kind of think about that. But mainly people are wanting to get Jonathan out. Ryan is nothing without Jonathan in this house, being that Ryan doesn't know the game all too well. Jonathan is basically carrying Ryan through this game. They're kind of carrying one another. Once one goes, the other is screwed, in my opinion. And I really believe that once one goes, if there's not a bigger target in the house, if Ricky doesn't become a target, or if Tamar doesn't become a target, I really see Ryan being the next target after Jonathan. I'm hoping for an amazing eviction episode tonight. Fingers crossed that Jonathan goes. Fingers crossed that Jonathan goes! Pretty much, I would like to thank all of you guys for tuning in. I would also like to thank all of you guys again for last week. Just before I go, I would like to update everyone on alliances and deals. Those will be, if not in the corner right here or right here, they will be in the end credits. I would like to thank 89 Razor Skate 20 for the alliance and deals chart that you guys will see. I would like to thank Big Brother Net for their weekly updates this week. I was not able to catch the feeds because of work mostly. And Big Brother Net, of course, as always, got me right up to date with everything that I missed. I wish you all a happy eviction night from outside the Celebrity Big Brother house and in Cliff Tone's corner. I'm Cliff Tone Moonves. Good night.